I am being paid to build this audience. Hi guys, welcome to this video. In this video, I want to show you how to build a load of side hustles, build up your income so that it grows over time. So let's just dive straight in and start with an article. Everything, for me at least, everything starts with an article. So in the morning, I sit down and I write an article like this. Okay, it takes 20 minutes to half an hour probably. Um, it gives me an opportunity sometimes to put in one of my YouTube videos in there, which grows my YouTube audience, hopefully. But it also gives me a chance to add in a link to my newsletter. Okay, if as I write this, I mention any tools I use in my tech stack, for example, I will put a link in there. We'll get to that in a moment. So that is it. That's how it starts. Everything starts with a newsletter. So find something that you can do every day, something that will build a habit. And then every morning do that. So this is the basis of everything. Then we link here to our newsletter. But before we do, because I write on Medium, these articles earn a little bit of money. So at the moment, we're up to $76 this month. Last month was 133. Medium was so weird there. But before with $275 a month. That's great. That's just enough money to give me a little bit of an income, top things up, pay some expenses during the month. But as I said, the real reason for doing this is for this link to my newsletter. So how does it work? Well, let's have a look. Today, so far, 7 subscribers. Yesterday, 15 subscribers. On the 12th, 25 subscribers, 9 subscribers, 15 subscribers, 8 subscribers, 13 subscribers. It works really well for growing our list. These are all email subscribers. I am not paying a cent for these. In fact, I am being paid to build this audience. Medium are paying me to build my newsletter subscribers. Okay, that's my type of business. If we look at Switchy, in January, I tracked every single link out of Medium. 116 clicks on my newsletter, 34 clicks, 13, 12, 10, 10, 9, 7, 6, right? So it works. Writing content and linking a newsletter that's related to what you've written works. So what happens when they get to the newsletter? Right, so these are all my newsletters. I publish generally 2 a week. Okay, I publish a short form one on a Monday and a long form one on a Friday. So this is my long form one here. This is, it links to my tech stack. This one's all about my tech stack. So once again, drop a video in, build our YouTube channel. Okay, links to some of my offers. An affiliate link there. Okay, and then tools. I did not promote my main offer last week. Okay, I forgot. I forgot to add the link to my offer in there, but that doesn't matter. Then we've got the weekly one. Okay, the Monday short form. This is the Monday short form one here. It's a simple 100-word newsletter. Okay, but then at the end, we link to our offer. Okay, so my offer at the moment, which is finishing at the end of the month, is access to my inner circle, premium courses, featured content, books, etc., all for just $99 a year. So people can get that by signing up to the All Access Pass or by subscribing to the newsletter, to the VIP tier. That's it. I mentioned affiliate links. Okay, so this is my affiliate link document. If you do take one thing from this, this is what you take. Create a document with affiliate links in it. So these are the ones I promote most. School. Okay, that's recurring. Generally speaking, I get around $200 a month from that. Active campaign, that goes from $200 to $800 if I have a lifetime, one of my lifetime subscribers renew. Okay, so these are all recurring. ConvertKit, recurring, is around about $200, between $119 and $200 a month. Then we have occasional one time. Only ever promote what you use. Everything I use here is stuff that I used. Okay, so I use school. I used ActiveCampaign, I used ConvertKit, I use ConvertBox, I use Thrivecart. Those are the main ones that I promote. We've got Cloudways there, which is my hosting subscriber. That's it. That's really all I ever promote. And if I write the word school, I will add a link. The word ActiveCampaign, I'll add a link, and that builds up. Okay, what did we get to? Five. What was it? 200 to that's 200. Up to $500-600 just from those three every month, month after month after month. Active campaigns been going on for years, maybe 10 years. I've been getting paid every day, every month for 10 days. Plus, I've got other things on Gumroad that I haven't included in here, so I get more affiliate income there. Then we have my inner circle. Okay, we're 174 members, and this is where we help each other grow. Okay, so I help the members, and the members actually help me because they keep me driving me forward. I get ideas from what they're doing, and I investigate and I test things and I work things out, and I find what's working and what's not working. And on top of that, it gives me the opportunity to create courses. I love creating courses, except I hate marketing them. So I've pretty much stopped making courses for selling to the public. So I create a course and I put it in here: a 14-day writing challenge, a boot camp, build a Medium mini course. That's a mini course that you actually have on Medium and stuff like that. So I get to do all stuff that I want to do, but I do it for my audience. Then we have things like this is the all access pass that I link to. Okay, people buy that every month. So then I've got an annual income from that. We have courses. These are my older courses. Now, all these are linked to from my older articles. So I've got 441 articles. Hardly a week goes by where somebody doesn't read an old article, click through and buys one of these courses. Each of them has a discount code in an article. So when I write an article and it's related to the topic of one of these courses, I add a discount code and a link and say, click here and use the code discount to get 30% off. Okay. That encourages people to buy these courses. So they make sales. Email Entertainer, Email Marketing Revolution. That's about using email marketing and AI. And then content-centric marketing, which is basically what I do. I create content and it all leads to sources of income. Then we have books. So I write books: Content Entertainer, Engage, Empower, Enrich. There they are there. They're on Amazon Unlimited, Amazon as a Kindle book, and also as a paperback. I've actually written another one that I just need to publish at some point. All these come from stuff that I've done. So if we go here to Readsy, I use Readsy to write them. It's free. Okay, it's a really good tool. So 500 buyers. Okay, that's the next one I'm going to publish. 500 buyers was based on a PDF I did about 10 years ago. Content Entertainer. That was a course that I did ages ago. Super Content. That was the title of an article I wrote about 6 months ago. So that's there to expand into a book. Six-Figure Email Marketing, a free report that I give away. Content Entertainer, you saw that up there. Engage, Empower, Enrich. That was my first book. That was based on the subheadline to an article. The 10th Target, that's an idea I had for a fiction book. Email Entertainer, you've seen that again. No, you haven't seen that before. That is my course. You have seen it up here. Okay, so all right, that one there. Email Entertainer. That is a book based on the course. Okay, Engage, Empower, Enrich again. Okay, that's been published. How to Make Daily Sales. That was a free report. That was a book I wrote 12 years, more than 12 years ago, 13 years ago in 2012. I wrote that book and published it. Now it's ready to be rewritten and updated. Okay, and Write Your Own Story. That was an idea I had for an article. I published the article. It got really good feedback, so I'm going to turn it at some point into a book. This is not difficult. Then we have, finally, This is a YouTube channel. Okay, so this isn't monetized yet, but if you look here, it was dead. It's been dead for 5 years. Okay, so every afternoon when I finish working, I like to play on my Xbox. So I decided what I would do is I would press the record button. So it records everything I do when I'm playing. And then I've just started to cut them into videos and paste them in or upload them to YouTube. Yeah, it was just something to do. Well, look at this. 23,000 views in the last 28 days. It's actually not 28 days. It started on the 25th of January, so it's 3 weeks, I think. Um, we've had watch time 1,100 hours. We are 25% away to being monetized in 3 weeks. We have 478 new subscribers. Okay, we're halfway to being monetized on our subscribers. We need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours. We have got here, this is 4,500 views in the last 48 hours. Now, I done some research, and 1,000 views is probably on gaming channels around about $10. Okay, 1,000 views is $10. We've earned $40. We would have earned $40 in the past 48 hours. Okay, 23,000 views. Okay, in the last 28 days. So we're on to actually earning a decent amount from this channel if I get it monetized. If I continue to do it, be monetized. There was uh, from midnight to 1 a.m. 207 views. Okay, 1,000 views is $10. So what's that? That's about $2-3. $2 an hour while I'm asleep. I'll take that every day, all day long. And this is only just starting, so these will start to grow over time. As I've got more videos out there, it will start to grow. That's the one I put in yesterday. We've got 245 views at the moment. Okay, so that is basically how I build out my side hustles and how I recommend you look at doing yours. Start by building a habit. My habit was writing content. Okay, so in that content that I wrote, I published, I earned a little bit of money, but I put links to my newsletter, I put links to my products, and they start to earn income. Then I take my newsletter and I make sure that it starts to promote all my offers, and we make money from that. Then we add different things into it. We start doing maybe YouTube, or we start doing something else. Just constantly start to add little side hustles as you go along. Okay, so don't try and build a whole load of side hustles out. Start with one place and grow them slowly. And the idea is to supplement what you've got coming in. And by the time that you need more money, by the time you retire, you have enough coming in to supplement the 40-50% of your income that you will lose overnight the day you retire. I hope that makes sense. Thanks a lot. Bye.